Huh?
You hear them?
What?
Goats screaming in the background.
Oh yeah. Goats. I'd say he does. He's a goat cheese farmer to have that many goats in the field. See all the goats down there. Yeah, that's quite amazing. How many meters up did you say this is? 450?
450, 500.
450, 500. Yeah, beautiful views. Anyways, I'm going to put the phone in before I slip back down. Hey people, I'm just in here behind a rock. Isn't that a beautiful view? Yeah, I said I'd do a video about hiking boots and the ones I've worn over the last 9 years. I don't think it's quite 10, but it's 9 years. So I didn't carry them up here. We're on Howth Head here at the top of Howth, looking down on my city, Dublin, dirty old town. Yeah, so I tell you what we'll do. We'll go back to the apartment, warmer environment, easy to control everything, light, sound, magic. So see us back in the house. Cheers for tuning in, everybody. Oh, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Much love to all the ones who has. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, so hi everybody. Welcome back to my humble abode. Yeah, I got, for those of you who are watching there recently, I moved. I never want to have to do that again. But I got my area, got it laid out, you know. The living room is there, and creative space for editing and so on is over there. And yeah, so I'm happy to be here. So these are welcome. So yeah, so this is about 9 years plus of boots, and I also put in a pair of, like, these are beach shoes, yeah, but they're ultra light. They're only 400 grams a pair. I'll talk about them in a moment. Yeah, so these are about 9 years. It's actually, I've shoes on me here. I've been wearing them for 6 months. These are Merrell, a pair of Merrell shoes. I've other ones, but I'll go through. These are the main ones. So these are the oldest, I suppose, my good ones, right? These are Salomon. They're 3GTX or something 3D, something like that. Anyway, these are great. You want to test the boot by seeing how rigid it is like that, you know. So I'll go through all of these and you'll see how rigid they are. That's very rigid. It's got lots of padding inside, and yeah, the thing I like about Salomons, like, this isn't my first pair. I've had many a pair of Salomons. It's that they're plug and play. You don't have to break them in with leather boots. I kind of stopped doing leather up until these ones years ago. It was always kind of, I stuck to Salomons, really. Waterproof, Gore-Tex, good ankle support. You can feel it inside the support there. How you know they're done then? It's just, you know where the ball of your foot would be about here? You can feel it sinking in. Because a boot like this, these are €140, a boot like this has shock absorbers in it. So it's not just for going up, walking down then, or stepping on stones. And yeah, so if you want ultimate ankle support, like if you twist your ankle, it's the most common actually accident out on the mountains, out in the outdoors, is a twisted ankle. And if you're up high and you're carrying weight and you're on your own, it's over for you. So get a good pair of boots. Yeah, so they're Salomons. I moved on then. I was in city centre and I was in Sports Direct, and these were €75. They were on special, down from 100 and something. So I went for them, and yeah, I've got a year and a half out of those. Those ones I must have got about 3 years, but half the price. You can feel it, although there is some good. Oh, the thing I say about Salomons, definitely add on a half size, if not even a full size. And I would say as well, if it's your first time going out hiking, yeah, if it's your first time, go and get your feet measured. Go into a store, wherever. I got mine done last year in Charles Camping, this year, and I was glad. I hadn't got it done in years, you know. So because I got that done, these new boots I'm using now all the time fit like a glove. Yeah. So that's the Solomons there. Okay, so then I was stuck for a pair of boots, and I got these. These were like €45. G-Laird, yeah. They're okay. They're shit actually. Look, do you know what I mean? You're not getting any ankle support with those. So for that they're rubbish, but they're grand around urban, and it says they're fully waterproof, but they're not for hiking. 45 or €49 or something like that. I just wanted to. I went to buy actually a shoe and I ended up with a boot again. Yeah, so you get what you pay for. They are not good enough for hiking mountains. They are not. You know, your ankle will twist in those, and I don't even know how fully waterproof they are. So, you know, you can see a trend, isn't it? 45, 75. These were fully waterproof and Gore-Tex and so on. 140. You can see a trend going like. Nah, rubbish. Okay, move on to these ones. These are Miltech boots. Now, I've been using a lot of Miltech equipment. I've used some of their clothing, some of their layers. I've had trousers from Miltech. I was going to be doing a tent, but it's not in stock. Reviewing a tent, I think I have a bag that's Miltech. Miltech makes really good stuff, and they're used by the military. You can see they're strong enough. These really impressed me actually. They're I forget the exact name of them, but they're they're military forced, and they're a military boot again, plug and play, no having to break them in, fully waterproof, very comfortable. On a scale, these are about €200. These ones here, these were 120, and I'm not saying that they're better than them or anything, but I was impressed with these for the price. I think they're around 100 or 120. Miltech boot, waterproof, tough, rigid, you know, and they don't look too bad either, do they? Like, you know. So, actually, I'll leave this till last. This is a Magnum. I forget the name. I'll put her up. I'll put links for all of these. These are a woodsman boot. I wouldn't be hiking far in these because they're the heaviest boot out of everything. I forgot to say about the weights of these. Like under 900 grams for the pair. You know, so, that's why I ditched leather. Before those, actually, I had a pair of Columbia, and they were twice the weight of these. I forget exact weights, but I put them up, you know, but they were half the weight of the Columbia. So that makes a big difference as well. That's why these I only use for the woods. These be in the boot of the car, and if I go down in me walking shoes, and then I can switch to these. They're waterproof, they're bulletproof, they're bomb-proof, I'd say. I've seen some guy, he had them over 3 years and they were still going strong. There's very high support for your ankle then as well, and for the midges as well, because they always get your ankles and they always get in there, don't they? So yeah, they're a good sturdy boot. I'm sure I'll have those for years. Okay, and before I go on to the last one, I just want to talk about these. These are only beach shoes, yeah. A kind of pair of flip-flops. If you're doing a long hike and then you have to set up camp and then you have to cook, you're kneeling down and all and your feet are beating, the difference it makes to have a lightweight pair of these. Or even, you know, waterproof slipper, those waterproof slipper things, you know, just to take your feet out of boots after a long day and then have something. And for also as well, when one has to dig a hole in the morning and it's lashing rain, you don't want to be getting your boots on and off and so on. It's dead handy to have a little pair of these flip-flops. These were Solomon and they were about €45. And I need to upgrade them. I can feel the ball of the foot there. It's gone, you know. And the colour is worn down as well. Yeah, so these are the ones I'm using now. These are clean. I hadn't got my boots or my feet properly measured. Yeah, you should like wear 2 pairs of socks and then that's it. And then you just wear 1 pair of socks obviously with them. So you want to go a half size up. But what I didn't realise as well, different sizes, they're different variables. You know, there could be, the guy told me in the shop, Neil, that there could be like a half size in the difference. You know, so I got these measured, and he also put a different insole into them. Right, this Surefy, yeah. So he put this insole into them for me. the scuff there at the front. He put this insole for me into them, and then what he did is he had this little anvil, and that's good. And he done all the breaking in for me. Like he had an anvil and he put it on the anvil and he started hammering it down, bump, 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 bump. You know, you're thinking, oh, your new boots. No, he done me a solid favour. So these were kind of, he broke them in for me. I didn't have to do all the hard work. There was a little bit on the right side of this one, but that's after wearing out there now as well. So nice and soft, honestly, like a glove, fit me like a glove. They're the Kane Pyrenees, I think they are. But I'll put a link to them underneath then as well, yeah. So that's about 9 years of hiking boots. These ones here, Merrell walking shoes. Oh yeah, and there was another pair of Solomon walking shoes in there as well, and you know, a pair of Timberland boots, mainly just for urban. But yeah, that's my 9 and a bit years of hiking boots. So I hope that helps you. Try get ones, you know, like these ones that have the shock absorbers in them. Yeah, that's very important. A good strong ankle grip or around support on your ankle, and yeah, and probably go and get your feet measured properly, and think about the half size all the time then as well to add on, because actually your feet do swell when you're hiking a lot. You know, I've seen guys and they have feet like Frodo Baggins after a few days hiking. So yeah, look. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I'll be touching in base, which is on Christmas Day. For those of you who are maybe alone, I'll touch in base and just say hello. Wishes all a happy Christmas, and thanks to everybody for all the support over this year. It's been really great. I didn't make as much content as I usually do, but things are happening in my life. So look, everybody, thanks very much. Much love to everybody, and I'll see you out on the next adventure. Thank you very much.